Let's talk today about a topic that is career critical for professional and elite athletes. And what is that? That's these logos that should be on your supplements, or the logos perhaps that are not on your supplements. They're things like Inform Sport, NSF for Sport, and HASTA. And what do these mean? It means the supplements have been batch tested or tested for banned substances. And why does this matter? It matters because professional elite athletes are drug tested, and even a tiny trace of these banned substances can mean failing the drug test and jeopardizing your career for years or forever. Let me phrase that another way. You lose your job, you don't get paid, and you can't do what you love. When you see these logos, it means every batch test has been reviewed or rigorously, quote unquote, tested for these banned substances to make sure they do not exist. So, what does a supplement packaging look like that has batch testing on there? Is really close. Inform Sport, another one. Inform Sport. Don't endorse these specific products. It's just something I happen to have on hand. It does not mean that these supplements are safe or pure. You are always accountable for what you use, and it is highly recommended that you don't use any supplements and just rely on real food. I do need to make that very clear. There are always risks. And what types of product have risks? Things like vitamins, minerals, energy drinks, anything with added protein. That includes cereals, milks, muesli, and granola bars that have extra protein. All supplements like protein powders, whether it's whey protein isolate or whey protein concentrate, collagens, really popular right now, creatine, beta alanine, HMBs, and pre workouts. The list is pretty exhaustive. So, where can you get tripped up? As a professional athlete, you got high profile, you've got followers. Product companies want your endorsement. So, companies, however, don't care about your career or your drug test and will tell you their products are safe, natural, quality products made in the USA, made in New Zealand, like that matters at all. They give you free product, they get your endorsement, they increase their sales. You're happy to get free stuff, and then you get banned from your sport, lose all your income because the product wasn't tested. At the end of the day, you need to be careful and not trust any product coming to you unless it has these logos. Now, what about products that don't have the logos, but you're told they are batch tested and we have certificates? That means the company paid for a small, limited amount of this product to be tested. They didn't pay for everything to be tested. Make sure they can provide you the batch test certificate and you can verify the batch number on the packaging that you get. Oftentimes, they'll send you a bunch of products that will only have one of them batch tested and you'll use the other ones. It's not a good scene. It's not safe. Also, not very nice of the companies to do that to you. These products that are batch tested with the logos may cost more. It's because the company pays for testing. They have to send the product in tamper resistant sealed containers to be tested. It has to be verified, and then they can do it. That cost is about $700 to $1,000 per product. Now, don't try and read the ingredients. You're not going to be able to suss out the banned substances. And why? It's because the proprietary blends, that means that says proprietary blend, it won't tell you what's exactly in it, and or special fancy botanical names like large plant names. They can be hiding in these substances or these products and you would never know. They're great for hiding banned substances. Trust me, it's just not worth it. Look for the logos for batch testing and don't try to read the label. Resources. Well, your sports dietitian should be able to help you out. That's my job. My job is to make sure I source safe product and educate the players on what to use, to come to me if they get something, to review the product to make sure it's safe, and to collect the batch tested certificates to make sure they're right. That's something that I do. Um, your dietitian may not, but at the end of the day, even with me doing this, these players and you need to be accountable and self-reliant. I'll put some links on in the description so you can visit them. There are things like Sport Integrity New Zealand, Drug Free Sport United States, and the global drug references for Global Dro. That includes medications. So things like over-the-counter Sudafed that you can buy in the United States and New Zealand has banned substances. So your doctor should be very on board and you should be comfortable talking to your team doc about these. Make sure that you look for your medications on Global Dro to make sure that they fit. Well, So, whether you're on the world stage or just aiming to play it safe, always check for these logos. Your reputation and your performance are worth it. Trust me.